Right, we're here with Paul Cooke after the game here at Oldham. Cookie, that must be a tough one to take after that.
Yeah, how to lose a game in rugby league. I don't think we've in any which way deserved to lose that game. I thought the best team lost the game. Defensively, we've got some serious work to do, but to get to 28 points away from home, you've every right to win a game, and to score more tries than the opposition, you've every right to win a game. And I'm not having a direct shot at kickers there that kick for goal either, because I think kickers win games and they don't lose them. But they are important to tag on extra twos, and it's cost us a little bit today, but we've every right to win that game, every single right to win the game, and we've endeavoured to lose it. I'm gutted for the supporters that was here, the playing group, the staff, the board of directors. I'm gutted for us because, that's not one that we should have lost.
Yeah, 24-12 up at one point. And then, as you say, it seemed to just everything seemed to go against us.
Yeah.
Penalties, and then so got them out of their own halves. Is there anything in training maybe what we can work on for that?
There's an issue with that because we're on the end of a scoreline last week where we win 34-6, was it? And we lose the penalty count quite comfortably. So today we lose the penalty count again, or we're winning it at half time, and then we endeavour to lose a game. Penalties help, but that's no reason for us to lose that game. We've got to have a look at how we've conceded our points. That's first and foremost. We could and probably should have put the game to bed before they go down the field and level it or go in front. So yeah, I'm just gutted. I'm absolutely gutted, and a good crowd that travelled and followed us here. A group of players in there that are dejected, and I've been more dejected than this over the last month, where I found tried to find answers to why we've not won games with not missing personnel, but I can't fault anyone's effort today, none whatsoever. But we've got to learn some harsh lessons and quickly, because we can't afford to lose games like that when we should be winning.
Okay. You touched on the kick-in earlier on. Obviously, Rocky took the first kick, and then Danny took over the kick-in. Was that a player decision?
No. Listen, it wasn't my decision either. I think the players have led that, so it is a player decision. If you feel like it, you feel like it in terms of confidence-wise. Yeah. Obviously, Ben Reynolds has got a little bit of a hip flexor, so we left him off it. But no, the players, it's their team. They're grown up enough to make good decisions and smart decisions. If it needs to come up to me and the coaching staff, then I'll make the decision and we'll make the decision. But again, I'm not blaming them kickers that have missed goal kicks. It would have helped, of course, but they don't lose football games. We lose it collectively and together. I've just said to them there, nobody points a finger, nobody blames anybody. We all stick together. The staff, we love them. They're our players, they're our group. They represent our badge and our Featherstone Rovers. So we move on to next week, and with a short turnaround, that might just be the best thing for us.
Yeah, and just towards the back end, Gadwin sees the red card. You got any opinions on that?
I've only listen from what Gadwin said. He feels he's not gone high. Listen, the referee's seen it differently. We'll have a good look at it during the week. But again, he's apologising. I'm not into sorries. Honestly, I'm not into apologising and the not meaningless words. But we just need to move on from it and move, and get better with it. Gadwin hasn't gone out there to take somebody's head clean off and get sent off. Listen, if he's been sent off because he hasn't got him high, then we've got a case and something to look at. If he has got him high, then he deserves sending off. It's as simple as that. That's the game today. But again, there's no blame attached to Gadwin. There's no blame attached to any individual players out there. We stick together and we stay together, and we will get better, and we'll iron out some deficiencies that are glaringly obvious for us, particularly when we haven't got the football.
Yeah. Well, we just touched on the penalty on the final hooker in our own half.
Yeah.
And we go for the two, which fell just to the left of the post.
Yeah.
Which,
well, I can't say I was very confident in the goal kick going over, based on the fact we've not kicked a goal for a lot of the afternoon. But Rocky stepped up and had a real go for that. I think it just misses left, but he gets the distance on the kick. So fair play to him. But ultimately that missing and some other things that have conspired to go against us, not just with penalties, but some of our decisions, we've got to eradicate, and we win that football game. But there's no way on the planet I don't think we should have won.
And finally, obviously, short turnaround, like you say, before the Good Friday game against York.
Yeah.
What's the big thing to work on this week in training? You won't have as much time this
listen,
week.
We're going to get together and alternate training this week. We're going to get them into a pool and some recovery and do our review away from the club. So a little bit of a change of environment. which will stimulate them, we hope, mentally. And then we're going to be having a team run Thursday, so there'll be very little preparation in terms of, running through plays and getting things right when we've got the ball of how to exploit York. And obviously then on the flip side of the game, making sure that we can stop them doing what they do really well. So it's a big game for us again. We've got this one and then Toulouse, and the boys will get some time off. But, for now, all focus right now is on reviewing this game, getting better, and then making sure we're ready to go on Friday against York.
Sorry, I did say lastly, but I just realised 1895 Cup semi-final draw. I'm sure you've heard. We've drawn Oldham back here.
Yeah, back here.
So what's your thoughts on that one?
Looking forward to it. Listen, it's a knockout game of rugby league to go to Wembley, to play at the iconic Wembley. So, again, I wasn't interested in who we got and where we got them. A home draw would have been the best result for us, no matter who we got. We've not got that, so we'll come away from home. And if we play like we did today and eradicate a couple of things, then we'll be okay.